As we move into this new era on Earth, it's the ending of the Kali Yuga, which has been a 200,000 year period of darkness. Humanity is entering this new cycle. It is a very exciting time, but I know it doesn't seem like it, because what we are seeing is the destruction, the dissolution of all the old systems, and we're having to transmute all of this darkness in order to move into this new age of light. So what we're seeing is a lot of destruction and chaos, and it is hard. But you've got to trust me, the light is coming. The light is already flooding in this planet, and we are already carrying more light in ourselves than ever before. My name is Amanda Lamond. I am an ascension teacher and a spiritual channel. And really my path here is helping people to navigate their spiritual awakening with greater ease and to learn how to stop unconsciously creating their own suffering so that you can remember your divinity and you can start to lead a life of more purpose and more peace and more freedom and more grace. One of the major stumbling blocks for all of us on our spiritual path right now is fear. All of this fear is coming up. Now, without going into all of the detail, we have this polarity that exists because it's a planet of duality, and this polarity is between love and fear. So basically, fear is only the absence of love. But these are very difficult concepts to grasp in the beginning because we think of love as this human sort of love, the love that we have for our family and friends. And what we're talking about here is the energy of love, which is the force behind all creation. The Godhead love light is made of love. So anywhere in which we are in separation from that love light, from source, is where we're going to feel fear. What's happening right now is we are being asked to transmute all this fear from eons, from all of our ancestors, everything in our DNA, our own past lives, and then all of the people who came before us. It's literally coming through our bodies to be transmuted. So it is an incredibly, incredibly intense time. And no matter who you are and what you do, you are going to be called to walk through fear in your own life and to learn how to see through that illusion that the fear is something you are projecting from your own consciousness in order to help you find God, in order to evolve you and to create your spiritual expansion. So it's like these obstacles that you create unknowingly, unconsciously for yourself in order to see through them. If you think back on your life for a moment, everything that you've got now, which is most important to you, you had to go through some fear in order to get it. You had to see through that fear. Like, I'm never going to get a high school diploma. I'm never going to become a lawyer. I'm never going to pass this. I'm never going to find someone amazing to marry. I'm never going to have a kid. Whatever the things are that you may have accomplished in your life, you will have had to move through fear. But what's happening now is that this is intensified because of the light flooding into the planet. So it's a really, really intense time. And since I had another stage of spiritual awakening at the beginning of 2023, I was thrust back for the most of the whole of last year into dealing with massive amounts of fear. I thought I dealt with so much fear in my life, but suddenly it was just coming up again and again and again. So I spent a lot of last year studying fear, learning how to see through the illusion of fear. And then, because I'm a spiritual channel, asking my guides a million questions about help me understand fear, help me to cease my own suffering and to walk through this fear, to see it for what it is, because at times it felt unbearable. Still dealing with fear, but I have more tools now, and what I'm here to do is to share what I'm learning, what I've been through, to try and help others on the path. If you've been drawn to this, you're obviously a light worker. You're here to anchor in light in order to create this shift on the planet, because it is a shift in our consciousness, and it's the sum total of the consciousness of each one of us on the planet. I want you to be able to fulfill your purpose, to find greater joy, to teach whatever it is you're here to teach, because we are all teachers, according to A Course in Miracles. We are all teachers. We are all spiritual teachers. In whatever shape and form, in every interaction with another human being, we have a chance to shine our light and to ignite another's own divine consciousness by anchoring in our own, to not give in to the fear, the doubt, the scarcity, but to stand in the light of love. I want you to join me if this sounds interesting and you want to know more about these topics for a 7-day challenge. I'll put the dates below. Wednesday, it's the very last week of January, so ending on the 30th or 31st. And it's going to be run predominantly through Telegram because that's easy for everybody to get on their phones, and I know not everybody is on Instagram. So please look at the awakeninglawyers.com website for the link to join this challenge. I don't know how many people are going to join, who, where, what, from which countries, but I know it will be beautiful. And I will be giving you some teachings and lessons and meditations and all of this beautiful wisdom from my guides to help you get a deeper understanding of fear and how to navigate it with more grace and ease so that you don't need to be crippled, particularly because things are ramping up. So 2024 is going to ask of you more transmuting of your fear. And I want you to have these tools and things that you can listen to again and again. I can send you the downloads that you can keep listening to them to help anchor in more light and not get caught in the darkness, which is your own fear. So in many levels, we are battling ourselves again and again. I hope that you will join me for the challenge. And now I'm going to play a recording for you, which is one of the messages I channeled from the Council of Light during the course of 2023. And just let this wash over you. When I'm channeling, you'll see like it's a little bit sometimes all over the place. These ideas are just flowing through, and I have to listen to them later and kind of make sense of them. But every time I listen, I hear something different, and some of them I need to listen to on repeat. So I hope that you enjoy this. It's a taste of what the Council of Light, their beautiful wisdom. And please join me for the challenge, the last 7 days of January. So sign up quickly so that you don't get lost in the mix, because once we start, I'm not going to have people keep adding because it'll, kind of break the flow of things. I'm wishing you an empowered and love-filled year with healthy management tools to keep your fear in place and see it for the illusion that it is. So much love.